Okay, I'll get started here. Well, why did you pick this career?
Um, that's interesting. I started in public health, starting with another career. I was working with Wicked Nutrition.
Oh.
I've been with the health department for 25 years.
Oh, that's a long
And
time.
12 years ago, there was an opening in the community health education department, and I decided I wanted to change from working, and I had applied for it, and I got a position as a health educator.
That's pretty nice. Did you not
And then I
like...
moved up.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to ask, did you not like the nutrition?
No, I love the nutrition. I love the Wicked Nutrition, but I have been working there for about 10 or 12 years, and I was just ready for a different challenge. And I like the idea of community health education because it got me to go more into the classrooms, and that's one thing I've always liked to do.
Yeah.
So that was my draw of applying initially, was becoming a health educator so I can go and teach in the classrooms.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that must be nice. So, if you had to do it again, would you choose this career?
Oh, yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I would. So right now I'm the community health education coordinator for the program.
Okay.
And yes, I definitely would choose this career, only because for one, it's just a great way of just having an impact on children's lives, not just children, but all ages. We have programs that we go out to educate kids and youth, and also all the way up to seniors. So,
is that what you do day to day?
Excuse me?
Is that what you do on a daily basis? Go and educate the youth?
My job has changed over the years. I've become more of a coordinator position.
Okay.
And although I do go and teach and help and assist, my main focus is I do a lot more office work now and supervise the health educators in the program. And I also help manage programs, like making sure, doing reports. But I do have so I love my job because I have both worlds. I get to stay in the office, but then I also get to go out, and I do facilitate the chronic disease self-management class to seniors. So I'm able to go out and do 6-week classes with them. So it's a wide variety of things that I do. I mean, my day can be from starting and going into a kindergarten class teaching about hand washing to the afternoon doing a diabetes class for adults.
Well, that's pretty nice that it's kind of like you can do one thing and then you can do another thing. It's not always like the same thing.
No, my days are never the same.
Yeah.
One is all different than another. I mean, there are some times where I have to stay in the office and ensure that, all the reports and everything are done because, of course, we want to please our funders for future funding.
So what is the best thing about this career?
I think the best thing is just working in public health is seeing that you can make a difference in your community. And like I said, I've lived in my community for over 25 years, and just seeing that these programs do work. And I think that's the best part of the job is maybe, planting something in a youth, maybe to not try a drug, because we also do drug prevention classes, or to make a better, healthier decision in their life. I mean, to me, if you just, to me, that's just very impactful. That's why I really like my job.
Yeah.
And the other main reason why I really like my job is I have an amazing team I work with.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference in having a career. Enjoying that you're going to work every day and seeing the people that you see.
That's true. I have my mom, she's just an executive secretary, and she doesn't like her job. Like, the people always just talk down to her and all that stuff, and every day she comes home not very happy with her job. Yeah.
Oh,
so
no.
I can see.
Yeah. That is so sad. Yeah. I talked to my daughter-in-law today, and she told me the same thing. She's looking to apply for another position.
Yeah.
Actually, she's applying for the health department where I work as a receptionist, and it's kind of interesting to hear the things that she goes through in her workplace, where she's like, coming home at night and can't be able to sleep, and she's having anxiety attacks at work, and when work becomes that stressful, people you work with, there's something wrong. So.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, my mom wants to look for another job too. Yeah. All right. So, what is the worst thing about this career?
Oh my gosh.
Nothing.
I think the worst thing about this career, this is my own personal thing, because people will tell you that I love my career so much, that I'm so passionate about it, that sometimes I don't take time for myself because I don't want to miss out. But that sounds kind of strange, but I really love my job.
Yeah.
So I'm the person that doesn't take that time, personal time, for herself off. And so I think that's nothing negative. It's just something personal on my end that I need to work on. But there is nothing I can say because I really love my job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really good, though.
Yeah. I feel very fortunate.
Yeah. So, what advice would you give to someone planning to go into this career?
My advice would be to be open to, especially in the career I work with, is being open to change and being open to things changing, because in our programs things do change. For instance, you might be funded in certain programs, but if certain programs go away, then you might have to learn something else. And just being flexible and being willing to work with people. I mean, you have to be a people person. You have to have a passion to want to help.
Yeah.
We've had past health educators come and go because their motivation was to make more money. And with this career, that's not going to happen. It's not one that you're going to get rich on.
Okay.
And it's, where maybe in the private industry you might get bonuses and stuff like that. It's not going to, that doesn't exist when you work in a government structure. So you have to have a passion for what you want to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you, is this the career that you're looking to go towards?
I'm not sure. I was thinking about becoming a vet tech, because I'm taking these online classes right now, and they talk about like people's health and all that stuff, and then part of me kind of feels like, oh yeah, this is interesting, but my more interest is like animals' health and their diseases, kind of.
Oh, that's awesome. And is this going for your bachelor's?
Yeah, it's for my bachelor's. Yeah. Okay. But then I wasn't 100% sure if I want to do a vet tech, so that's why I'm doing the health science, public health.
Yeah, it does open up a whole, not just for what I do. Like I said, we have about 13 grants under our program. And so some of them have to do with sexual health, that we go into the schools and talk about, and into the colleges. And then we have one that's preconception health. And we talk about, just making sure, people are healthy before they're planning a pregnancy.
Yeah.
And we also have a nutrition program that we go into the schools, which is kind of a fun one, because you're able to do kind of fun activities with kids, but you're also able to do food demonstrations on how to eat healthy for students, like encouraging fruits and vegetables. So it's just a wide variety. So it's not like one program.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm learning. Like, there's so many different opportunities in like the whole public health science area. So it's kind of hard to choose.
Actually, my daughter-in-law does work for a vet's clinic right now. So
she does?
Yeah, she does.
Does she like it?
She likes it. It's just that she works in the front office, and that's just not what her passion is at,
Oh, okay. She's like...
become a vet tech to work with the animals.
Yeah. So she's kind of just like the receptionist for it.
Yes. Yeah.
Got it. All right. Well, those are all of the questions.
Okay.
Yeah.